sweating immediately and realized I'm too dependent on air conditioning, so we're back in here. So now I want to take a minute and recognize any guests we have. I know we have Mark Brugner from the Noon Club, and I'm gonna give him a minute to speak. Wesley Harris, Jimmy Clark, which he won't be a guest much longer. He's going to turn in that green card today and join the Breakfast Club. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
That's right.
All right. Put you on the spot. All right. Real quick, I want to go over Rotary facts. It's probably been a couple of weeks, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep the ticket for myself. It's been lucky, but I don't think anyone can remember. I can't even remember what the last Rotary fact was.
Your fact was the district governor and their role and responsibility.
Well, there you go, Joe. There you go. You want that winning ticket, don't you?
Well, I forgot to buy one.
All right.
Did he win money for that?
You bet.
I want a
No,
ticket.
he gets the ticket.
Oh, okay.
Now that ticket
I
was won.
thought you were passing out money. I want a trade ticket? No, I'm good.
That ticket won 3 weeks in a row. I'll just win there. So.
Okay. No, I'm still good.
All right, what I want to discuss this morning, I'm going to start going through all the club committee structure. And the reason I bring that up is because, last week, if you were here, I discussed, the presentations and the programs. And Amber is the chair of that. She's not here this week, she's on vacation. But keeping up with that is more than a one-person job. It's easy to stand up and just do a spreadsheet with those names on it. But it takes the entire committee, it takes the entire club to fill that information that's on that sheet. And so I want to start going over these clubs for you just so then you'll know kind of the responsibility and the roles of each one of these committees. I'm sorry, not club. Each one of these committees, and then you'll also know who's in charge of those. So this week, since Casey's here, I'm going to talk about club membership. So, which she hit the ground running, and she's already, I think we've got two green sheets, about to get a third, and our goal was 4, so she's on top of it. She's ready to go. But basically, the club committee structure should support the club's goals and objectives for the year. The recommended club committee structure includes the following club committees, and each of which have a chapter devoted to their areas. So, club administration, and who's in charge of that? Who's the chair of club administration? I'm checking. There we go. Let's see if. And membership?
Casey.
Very good. Public relations?
Terry.
All right. Rotary Foundation?
Jack.
All right. Service projects?
Bruce.
Very good. All y'all get a pat on the back.
Why don't you left one out? I volunteered for it last week.
Yeah, it's kind of a subcommittee. It's just kind of it's an additional responsibility. And what he's talking about is the youth exchange. It's a representative of this club that will help with Don doing the youth exchange. So,
And I've already met with Don,
very good.
so we're good to go.
I appreciate that. So the club membership committee is essential to implementing the club's membership developmental plan. Its main role is to successfully recruit, retain, and educate club members. Your club may amend its bylaws to reflect the specific responsibilities of your membership committee, adding subcommittees as needed. So you appoint Rotarians to the membership committee who have strong connections to a cross-section of the community and are interested in improving the membership experience for the club's members. Bottom line is this about club membership. What was the first thing I said this morning? I enjoyed having every seat in this room filled. That's our goal, is to get this room filled, because that provides us that many more resources that can help the community. And that's what we're all about. That's what each and every one of us get up here. Now, do we have fellowship? Yes. Do we have a good time in this club? Absolutely. Well, we need to sell that to the community. And that's what Casey needs your help with. So what I'm doing is each one of these weeks I'm going to go over a committee and I'm going to pitch that club or that committee. And what I expect, or what I hope to happen is that everyone in the room, or a majority of them, go up to Casey afterwards and say, hey, I want to help, what can I do? Because that's what being a club's all about. And that's what we need to work together, and we need to build membership. And then I know in the past we've had you know, we've got to start looking at these things. We've had the boat retreat, we've had the crawfish boil to bring in new membership. So those are the kind of ideas and those are the kind of events that we need to put on that can help grow and build the club. All right? I'll step off my soapbox now. But anyways, I really just think it's important, and I think we overlook a lot of times those committee structures and how much it takes each and every one to work together to build that committee and make it strong. So with that, next week's ticket will be about what? It'll be up for what?
Membership.
There, 100% this morning. All right. Paulette, birthdays. None?
Not this week.
All right.
With all these people here, you don't have one good birthday. Pretty rare.
I've got a card I'm going to pass around. This from Mark Johnson. His grandson was born, I think, yesterday or the day before. And so I'll pass that around. That's why he's not here. All right, updates. Doug, you want to talk about tonight?
Yeah, tonight we'll have Anglers Expo meeting out at the TIG plant at 5:30. Try to hold it to about an hour. We'll go over our featured guest or presentation for that and try to break out the thing into subgroups and get some subgroups going and try to tackle this kicked off for the year. So.
Where are we going to do that?
TIG Corporation, the old Bosch plant or skill plant.
All right. Renee?
Yes, I've got a good attendance sent in, so if you missed in August, please send me makeups this week if you can, at the latest Monday, so I can get those done. There's going to be a club meeting this afternoon. There's an Anglers Expo meeting, so there's 2 makeups right there if you need them, or you can watch the videos. So just send them to me by Monday at the latest, please. Thank you.
And Chris?
I'd like to ask y'all to consider being part of a program we've had for several years called Middle School Mentoring. And we have a new teacher at the middle school, and she's very excited that we're coming in and talking with our students. She has also offered to not ask that we spend all day with them. I know some folks have a hard time giving all day to go and talk with the middle schoolers, but she's willing to do parts of days. So if you would, I want to send this around, and I'm not asking you to sign in blood even if the ink's red. I'm just asking you to let me know if you're interested in doing this, and I'll get back with her and then get back with you. So I'm going to send this around, and if you would, put your name down on that.
Bruce, you got something?
September is National Volunteer Month. You notice how clean the roads are?
Yes.
It's a disgrace. You guys in the pumpkin suits did it again. Nobody answered my request. Did everybody read the bulletin this week? No. Well, this Saturday we're going to work out at Bridal Veil Falls. It would be nice if some of the Rotarians would show, so I don't have to bring out another 6 or 8 pumpkin pickers, you know, and have to feed them. So just think of it, guys.
What time are you meeting?
8 a.m. Got to work at least 2 to 4 hours.
All right. Anything else? Any other updates, announcements, anything? Thanks.
I'm going to my first weekend of DLA tomorrow, and I'm very excited.
Very good.
Look forward to putting that back.
All right. I'm going to go through, I've been telling you the last couple of weeks that we're going to get some more grant requests, and I've got 4 I want to discuss, and I'm going to let Mark Brogner just give an update on the peer tutoring, which was a request that we had received.
Thank you very much for this quick minute update on the Peer Power program that we're going to do in Heber Springs this coming year. As you probably know, we are going to tutor 3rd and 4th graders. We have about 20 to 25% of the children who finish the 3rd grade are not proficient in reading and mathematics. We're going to correct that. And as you know, if they don't get it at the 3rd grade level, they never get it. they're basically unemployable in the future. So it's really a prevention program, and that's why we're doing it. Another reason we're doing it, it's been going on in Memphis for about 10 years and it is successful. So that's the purpose of this program, turn these kids around. So that's why I'm here. I have good news for the club. We requested $3,000 earlier on, and we reduced the budget from $40,000 to approximately $30,000. So we're reducing the request to $2,000. So the reason we're doing that is we reduced the time frame. The school thought instead of a 4-day after school tutoring program, we'll do it 3 days a week. We could achieve our goals with that parameters. We've already taken 2 teachers, 3 tutors, and a couple of parents from Memphis who got trained, and we're going to come back and train the other people in a couple of weeks. We're going to start this program in about 3 weeks, and it'll run for 28 weeks during the school year. We appreciate your consideration of this program. It's really a community program, something that really focuses on Rotary ideals, and we like your support. Any questions from anybody?